last-minute voters?
Well, last-minute voters are just, please get out there. I mean, you know, they can't close the polls until every person that's been in line till 7 o'clock have been processed through. And I want to thank all the voters out there that support us. I mean, it's been such an honor to represent so much of Virginia. And for those that haven't voted yet, I ask for your vote, because we need change in this country, and change is not going to come from a 30-year career politician who's asking to stay till year 2030, you know, to fix everything he screwed up.
You have the endorsement of former President Donald Trump. Some folks have said that this has been a very polarizing election. How impactful has that been? How meaningful has it been? How has it impacted your campaign?
Well, he's been such a great partner in this this election. He's come here 4 times already. First time in Richmond, then in Chesapeake, then Northern Virginia, and then in Salem this past Saturday. And then he's also seen me a couple other times at CPAC and everything else. So, I mean, he's been such an encouragement. He says it like it is, and I think he's just really, he's going to do great things for this country and continue to do things.
Your team says the latest polls that they have seen have drastically narrowed the gap between you and your opponent, I believe by 1 percentage point.
Yes.
When you see that, what say you?
Well, it says that people are moving because people want change, and it's exciting. You know, I mean, that's what elections are about. It's just like it's a referendum on people that who've served, and say, hey, did you do what you said you were going to do? And I think right now the answer is no. You know, people in Southwest Virginia especially, where Hurricane Helene hit, and you have my opponent at a pig roast. I mean, I've spent my life going into a fire, right? Into whether it's a bomb that's about to go off. My job is to go into to render it safe, or diving down to recover victims from the ocean, like John F. Kennedy Jr., his wife, and his sister-in-law. That's what I do. When people go running out, that's the time for me to go running in.
Obviously, you're here because you want to win. You feel
Yes.
you will win. But what is your message to folks who did not vote for you?
Well, hey, I just like when I was in Iraq, Afghanistan, Somalia, I've fought for everyone, whether it's Democrat or Republicans. I fought for them. I fought for our country, and I will continue to fight for this country, whether I come into the Senate or not.
You're going up against someone who some might describe as a career politician.
Yes.
Tim Kaine has been in politics for decades.
Yes.
You have managed to make a name and gain significant momentum in just 9 months. What's been the biggest challenge, and what's been the biggest victory?
The biggest challenge is also family. I still had to work every day, and then I also I still had a family. I had to be a father, and it was really hard for my wife. I mean, she spent 25 years, being at home and waiting for me to deploy to Iraq, Afghanistan, and Somalia, and waiting for me to come home. And now she had to pick up that responsibility again as I went around the Commonwealth of Virginia to talk to voters and to encourage people to vote for change. But the biggest victory is just, you should see the look on people's faces when I fly in or drive in somewhere. They're excited. They're so excited for somebody new, a new face, somebody that's not been around, that's not been establishment in this country or in this the Commonwealth of Virginia. And we need fresh ideas, and that's what I'm bringing.
What would you do differently about your campaign?
I mean, we've done every single thing. You saw the last 4 days. I've been in every corner of Virginia. We traveled 4,000 miles, and it's just. It really comes down to money. He had a lot of it, and we were able to garner about $10.5 million to really to get our message out there. But that's it. I hate to say this, it all came down to money, and there's not much that my team could have done more unless we had the resources like Tim Kaine. I mean, he's a 30-year career politician. If you win, what's next? If you don't win, will you concede tonight? Absolutely. I mean, I will. If I don't win, I mean, that's. I did it 2 years ago when I lost in the congressional race, the 10th congressional district. I called up Jennifer Wexton right away and congratulated her. And if I lose tonight, then I would do the same thing to Tim Kaine. If I win, then we will win with dignity also, and walk in there and make the changes that the people want.
All right, Hung Cao, thank you so much.
Thank you
Captain
so much.
Cao,
Yes, ma'am.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Awesome.
We're good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Here, these are going to be like thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So it's a Hung Cao.
Very nice.
My
Wow.
men made this in Iraq a long time ago. It's a cow hanging from the news. So
Oh,
that's
thank you. Awesome.
Thank you. Very cool. Thank you, guys.